struggle for justice for the poor now, we have written one more glorious chapter in the history of the struggle for justice for the poor in the United States.
Sir, can you tell me why you're here?
I'm here to honor the people who are making the sacrifice of sleeping in the cold and the rain, because they're adding to the great history we have of the struggle for justice for the poor in the United States.
And can you tell me what so far has been the biggest accomplishment of this movement? Because I'm hearing there's a lot of publicity about it. It's certainly gotten a lot of momentum. Like, there's protests basically all over the world. So what would you say is the biggest accomplishment so far?
I believe this has cracked the ice on this historical period, and it has reintroduced the left into the larger politics of the United States. That's a huge accomplishment.
So would you say it's basically like left-wing Democrat-oriented, or it's non-aligned with the party?
They are completely independent, completely non-aligned, and it's the largest movement that's focused on economic exploitation and unemployment and corruption since the Great Depression. The only movement focused on poverty that in any way comes close to this, that started as a movement focused on poverty, was the 1968 Poor People's Campaign, which was cut short by the assassination of Martin Luther King. But other than that, this is the biggest movement that was initiated focused on capitalist corruption since the Great Depression.
And is there a leader?
It seems to be leaderless.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that was one interview. Let's see if we can get some other viewpoints around here. Some more people with better cameras than me. I'm getting a little jealous here. Alright, and there's some more cops over here looking kind of bored. I feel like they want a little action. Me too, actually. I want to see something happen. Oh, look, handouts. Awesome. Thank you. A love story. Alright. Alright, we'll look at this later. Yo, officer, I have a question. Can you tell me your viewpoint on the whole protest?
Excuse me?
Can you tell me your viewpoint on the protest?
How many points?
All right, thank you. I feel like the best thing that happened so far, the people that benefit the most out of this, you know who it is? You want to see who benefit the most out of this? These guys. Because these guys are making a killing here. All these people hanging out here buying hot dogs, everybody gets hungry, everybody wants a drink. These guys are the best. They're making a killing right now, and I wish I was one of them. Smart business decision. Shit, it's starting to rain. Alright, well, I guess we've been through worse, so it shouldn't be that bad. There's another guy with a bigger camera than me. Got a nice position right there. Yeah, I almost wish I bought a case of water or something before I came here. Maybe I could sell it for like double the price. That'd be nice. Oh, and there's the famous
Hey Drew, are you coming?
what do you call it? Handcuffs that we hear a lot about. I'm not really seeing them being used right now, but they are here. Alright. So this has basically been the perimeter of the whole place. It's not as big as I expected it to be.
Jason, the fucking Jew, Blackboard.
That's right. Tell us about the Jews. How do we feel about them?
Called a fucking pedophile, like Dr. Gatto. Because he's connected to fucking ADL, man.
So tell us about the Jews. How do you feel about them?
They're hurting people, man.
So you think this is like a racial thing or just a class thing?
I think a lot of the people on Wall Street are, my issue is the learning industry. Israeli people are harassing freelancers who want to do e-learning in this town. And they're spiking people's food, breaking into people's houses, and in some cases raping chicks. That's what Jews do to get ahead in business.
Have you seen any chicks raped by Jews?
Happened in India. This guy went there to start a business. His wife was gang raped. And that CBS News reporter was gang raped in Egypt. That was financed by the Israelis. She was reporting the wrong thing. That's what Jews do. Anything to squash speech.
Hey, sir, are you paid by anybody to be here? Come back. He's not coming back. I mean, it does seem kind of crazy that he'd be here yelling about Jews, because I think we've kind of passed that stage at this point. But it's also possible that he's being paid by someone to be here just to make the whole movement seem as racist and discredit it. That's a possibility. But I guess we're not going to find out because he is running